Most men are afraid to have these conversations because most men are suffering in silence. So sometimes when you meet someone like me, it can be almost overbearing because I don't sugarcoat shit, man. Let's get right to the fucking problem. This is what it is. And this is what we can do to get better. Is it easy? Fuck no, it's not easy, man. It's not fucking easy. I'm telling you straight up, it's hard fucking work. But hey, man, men are built for pain, bro. You know what I mean? If we want to be a man, we got to earn that shit. Boys don't just get handed the card and going, here, you're a fucking man now. It doesn't work like that. If you look at like in our Western culture right now, brother, there is no initiation from boy to man. So if you look back at history, take an example, tribes in Africa. Do you know what they do for boys to become men? They'll give a 14-year-old a fucking spear and say, here's your spear, go get a lion and don't come back until you do. Okay, that's how they get initiation into becoming a man. And then when they go through their journey, they come back with the lion, they sit down with all the men and tell the story of how they became a man, how they overcame the fear, how they gained their wisdom. Where the fuck is that initiation for us in the Western world, bro? You know, go flip a couple burgers, become a fucking, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Like we gotta face our fears. We gotta challenge ourselves in the most hardest ways possible to overcome everything that holds us back. That's the real truth on it. It's like, how do I go from a boy to a man? Because in all honesty, I'm gonna spit realness with you. A man is not 490 pounds. A man's not someone who's showcasing the world lies in a mask. A man is someone who stands his truth, faces his fears, and walks with absolute love. He's the example of love. If you look at yourself in the mirror, do you see love?
No.
Until you look at that mirror and say, I fucking see love, and you're an example of that shit, man, we got to get to work, because that's what a man does. Man brings love to the world. You know how hard it is to be a man who walks with love every single day? It takes strength, brother. But that's what we're built for. And until we can do that as a man, we got to get to work, right? Because our wives are not going to love themselves like we can love them. They need us to guide them. They need that safety to be the woman of the fucking essence of life. Without safety, they can't do that. And if you're not protecting that essence, how can they feel safe? Your child, how can he grow if you're not giving him the love that he needs? Everything is about masculine energy, giving the space to the feminine energy to have love, brother. So if you don't have love for yourself, it ain't gonna happen. The impact that you're gonna make on this fucking world when you drop all that weight, bro, you have no idea how strong you are. You have no idea, because you are going to have to fight so hard for every step of this journey. But when you do, every step of that fucking, every inch and every drop of that sweat is knowledge and wisdom that you're going to be able to gift to the world, because you're going to have to fight that. You're going to have to earn it. God's putting you on here to prove yourself to him, to yourself, so that you can offer wisdom to the world, bro. Because nobody else has got to lose 290 fucking pounds. That's a lot of guilt and shame you're carrying on your body, brother. When you work through that, do you know what that is? That's power. I take this shit very seriously, man. I took my life for granted for a long time, and I abused a lot of people, including myself, and I thought I was being a loving father, and I wasn't. And I'll never not be ready for life ever again, bro. Never. I walked into a gym, the very first gym, and my big bro, who kind of started this journey for me and kind of started showing me the ropes, this is what he said to me. If someone was to come into your house right now, kick in your fucking door, come in there, destroy your wife and your children, would you have enough strength to give them a fighting chance to get the fuck out of there? And I sat there and I was like, you know, you think about this, like, I'm a tough guy, I can handle my own. You come from the street, you think you handle your shit, but then you really got to think about yourself, man. Like, no, I couldn't. So now I'm like, fuck that. I'll never not be ready again. I got clean and sober. That was it. No more. And I just said, I'll never stop until I reach the pinnacle of my inner peace. It's discipline, brother. That's what you need in life, is discipline. And when things get difficult, you got to show up, because that's the test. Literally everything you can think of on my journey in the past few years now, I've gone through, except for dying. Divorces, homies dying, getting sick, injuries, you know what I'm saying? Relationship issues, like, you name it, everything I've gone through and I don't miss. Because what's the most important thing? Myself. It's not selfish. It's being selfless. By you taking care of yourself first, then you can become a man of service. You can't be a man of service if you're dying inside. But when you start taking care of yourself and you become strong, you become knowledgeable, you become loving, you become a man who stands in truth and walks with God, guess what you can do? You can become a man of service. People believe in you now. They trust you. They hear you, because you're walking proof of what it means to be a lighthouse. That's the goal as a man. So we got to first love ourselves, man. We got to love ourselves by taking care of ourselves in the 4 pillars. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, man. We got to be the example of that. And if we're not there, we got to fucking start fine-tuning every aspect of our life to get us there. You know what I'm saying?
You ever feel like you're one bad moment away from completely losing it? Like there's this pressure building in your chest and anything could set it off? You're stressed all the time, snapping at coworkers, yelling at drivers, losing your shit over things that shouldn't matter. You're telling yourself you just need to relax, but you can't. The edge never goes away. Most men don't even realize their anger isn't the problem. It's a symptom of something deeper they're not seeing. I made this free 60-second quiz for the Fly Straight community that reveals what's actually causing the constant anger. And you'll get a free 6-day grounded plan that shows you how to release it. It's free, totally private, just 8 questions. If you're exhausted from being angry at everything and everyone, click the link below. Time to figure out what's really going on.